welcome to my channel. So today I'm talking about a new documentary that's streaming on Netflix, and I haven't seen a lot of people reviewing this documentary, so I thought I would give my my thoughts on it. And it will be kind of hard to talk about because just the name of the documentary, if I say, I think YouTube will flag this video. So I'm trying to think of words that I can say that you guys will understand what I'm talking about. So the name of the doc, it's Money Shot, APORN Hub Story. Okay, did you spell that? So maybe I'll call it like corn. I don't know. We'll call it corn because it rhymes. And then I'll call the website The Hub. So this documentary, it's about the story of The Hub and how it all started, but it also talks a lot about the dark side of it. It exposes illegal and non-consensual video sharing on the site, and it also talks a lot about, I'll put it on quotes, child trafficking, because there is this organization that's trying to shut down the whole hub because they're saying there's a lot of trafficking in it. And I thought it was kind of interesting because this organization at mid-documentary, you found out that it was actually a religious organization. So I was like, In this documentary, we see how the corn industry works through the lens of the creators and the performers. And I was always a RedTube kind of girl. That was the first corn site that I knew it offered those types of videos for free. And I found out in this doc that actually RedTube, it's also owned by the same company. It's under the same umbrella of MindGeek that also owns The Hub. I thought this documentary was very interesting, but also very sad. We hear some stories like this girl that she shared photos and videos with a guy in school. And I think at the time she was only 14 years old. And the guy, like most men, they're pigs, share her photos and videos with his guy friends. And then someone uploaded on the Hub. And then she found out, I don't know how she found out that was on the site, but she kept asking, she said she was pretending to be her mom, and she kept asking the site to take it down, and it would take forever for them to take it down, and then they would take it down, and then days later, it will be uploaded again. I can't imagine what this girl went through. Imagine that. So boys and girls out there, because this is not just for women, stop sending nudes. Stop. There's no one that you can trust enough with naked pictures of yourself. I think sending nudes, it's so a decade ago, so don't do it. Whenever a video that's not consensual and it's inappropriate on the Hub is taken down, the tags, I thought this was so interesting. The tags are still there. It shows this video was taken down for this reason, but the tags are still there. And the person that's talking about this particular subject pointed out that, yeah, you can take down the video, but if the person it's looking for that particular thing, they can just click on the tag and then the Hub will send you to a similar video. Speaking of tags, they also talked about flagging language in videos, like words that said no or stop, because if there's a video of a girl being raped and then she's screaming no, the algorithm will catch it and then it will ban that video. Almost like any social media site now, you can flag some words, some inappropriate words, and then they'll delete your comment. Or if you're bullying someone too, now some sites, they will also put a warning on your account that, this language is not appropriate. Like I said, that anti-trafficking organization, once they found out that there were real underage girls on the Hub, not just a category like teens, but real girls in the Hub, and also their videos were not, they didn't have their consent. They wanted to shut the whole thing down. And I am against shutting the whole site down, but I'm all for putting more safety guards so we can avoid having videos out there that the person that's in the video didn't consent to that. And the hub was doing those changes. Like for consensual videos, you have to have a verified account, which means you have to show an ID. And you also can only get monetized if your account is verified. Also, the hub doesn't allow videos to be downloaded anymore, because if you download a video, you can share it anywhere. And I think that goes for any content creator on any platform to, if somebody downloads your content, they can, share it anywhere without your consent. And in the documentary, we hear a lot from the sex workers and performers that they're actually switching platforms. Instead of staying at the hub, they're going to OnlyFans because they prefer to be in control of their own content instead of working for, a producing company. I remember someone saying that even by editing their own videos, it makes them to be more in control of what they're putting out there. But I remember there was a guy, he was editing a sex video of his, and I was like, doesn't that take the magic and the sexiness of the act itself? Like you editing, I think he was on iMovie or something, but he's like editing the video, and I was like, oh man, that becomes such a mundane task. Even though I thought the documentary was very formative, I wish there were more insight of how the industry works, more behind the scenes of how, certain videos are directed, and then, who comes up with the, with the script. They actually, I think the first girl that gives an interview, I thought she was so cute. She's like very pale like me, and she has red hair. I forgot her name, but she's very intelligent. And she got a job at the hub as a screenwriter. And I was like, oh, I wanted to know more about that. Like, what ideas do you have to come up to make a good corn video? When I said that it was informative, like, I've learned a few things from this documentary. Like, I didn't know what a human moderator was. I was like, what are human moderators? Apparently, it's someone that the hub hires to watch thousands and thousands of corn videos in a period of 8 hours, and then they're supposed to flag anything inappropriate. But it's just like, how do you do that? Because someone was saying that, oh yeah, they watch about 7,000 videos in a period of 8 hours. 7,000 videos? That's a lot of corn, even for me. But, if you think about it, I think video game companies, they do that. They hire people to play the games for hours and hours on end and then catch anything that's wrong with the game. Before I forget, because it just popped up in my head, this girl that she gives an interview, she's a sex content creator, performer, whatever, sex worker, if you want to call it. But she came up with this skit, I would say, on her channel that she rates men's, I don't know if I can say the word, but men's private parts. Like a guy would send a picture of his, and then she'll look at it and send him a video, almost like a cameo, and then say, oh yeah, I'll give you a 7.5. You look like a nice shape and blah, 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 blah. I was like, what kind of man we want someone to like rate their private parts? Because men are already so self-conscious about their penis that I don't know if they can take the criticism. I guess these were my thoughts on Money Shot, streaming now on Netflix. Have you gotten a chance to watch it? Are you interested in it? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also hit the little bell, the notification button so you don't miss any future videos. And I'll see you next time.